Well, hey there, YouTube land. Brimstone667 here. So, over here at the old squad, and gonna be doing a few things on them because trying to get them set up as a shop truck. But I think today we're going to do some upgrades. Well, maybe not all today, because I can only do stuff in spurts right now. But so I got a few things that I want to do. So I picked these up at where did I get those? Loves. I picked them up at a Love's on my trip out to when we went out to Tennessee and all that stuff this year. I had another set that I got at Menards on another trip, but I can't remember where I put them. So I picked up these little guys. So those should be a simple, pretty much plug and play. I'll show you what's going on with that real quick. So we got on this bed here, we got the nice little rubber grommets with the lights here. Checking for wasps. So yeah, it should be fairly easy. If you guys can see, we got that little pigtail in there, so it should be pretty much play. So yeah, and then so hopefully not a lot of wiring should be done on that, because I'm not good with wiring except for if it's like A to B. I'm just not good at wiring. And then something else I'm going to do is, and this is just real small upgrades, just stuff that's been bugging at me for a little bit now, because I got some bigger upgrades I want to do to it, but that's going to be when I can get some help, possibly better back, or maybe I can steal somebody else's back for a while. But I'll tell you that a little bit more down here in this video. But we're not going to get to that today. But yeah, so also I got these little lights here. I got red and amber that I picked up off of Nilght LED light, NIIGHT LED light. I'll put a link in the description on that. It was like an 8-pack for like 10 bucks. Really good deal. So I figured, why not? Because I'm going to upgrade the clearance lights on here too to LED. And there should be enough actually that I can do this truck as well as probably one or two other trucks. Because there's not a lot of clearance lights on here. It's mostly reflectors. But so like I said, I'm not good with wiring. So should be pretty straightforward, I hope. Let's take a look here. Oh, it's trying to jump out at me. Is there wiring in there? I can't tell. Can you guys see? Shoot, I don't know. We'll find that out later too. But yeah, so yeah, night LED lights. They sent me those. So they didn't. Well, they just didn't send them to me. I bought them. But for 10 bucks, heck yeah, why not? And then she's had some battle wounds. So I'm gonna replace that mirror. I'm just gonna replace the whole housing and pick this up at O'Reilly's. Nice and shiny. But get this. They're plastic now. Yeah, dude, they're plastic. Do you guys remember when they used to be metal? Stainless steel, and they were like 25 bucks or so. Well, that one's plastic, and it was $45. So yeah, and I didn't need the whole brackety, but I'll probably just hang on to it anyway, because they couldn't get just the piece. They could just get the piece, but just the piece was $50 special order. So I was like, yeah. So anyway, I'm going to start off on the simplest thing first. So let's see. I think I'm going to do the mirror first, because I don't like wiring, don't like brakes either. But Yeah, let's start on that mirror first. Yeah. All right. Alright, so she looks a little worse for wear, so we'll throw on some PB Blaster. Just a nice moderate amount. And hopefully we don't break it. Come on. My hands not wanting to work like they used to. Perfect. This might be kind of boring for some of you guys, but there it is, found it. Yeah. I'll just put that in stock. I'm just going to use the same nut and bolt for right now. Oh. Maybe not. It's a little bit wider than the other one. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's look through the rest of this, see if there's hardware with it. Yeah, it's well then. The replacement nut and bolt is not that much longer. Just by a little bit. Well, I might have to go to the hardware store on this one. Get a longer nut and bolt. Sorry if I get in the way. No, we might be fine. We'll make that work. Reroll. I should have probably checked where it was beforehand, but you know, that's fine. Wouldn't you know it? It's another size too. Why am I not surprised? That's okay. And it's a metric. Of course it's metric, so I'll just do what I got. This doesn't need a lot of adjusting. So yeah. We'll call that a win for right now. We'll go on to the next thing, shall we? Alright, well I actually had to do a little bit more finagling with this thing after getting in it and checking it, and then I had to put another washer on it. Because, yeah, fun stuff. And then afterwards I found out that this moved. That was great, so then I had to realign that. So that took a little bit longer than I was expecting, but it's on now. So that looks pretty snazzy for a, I wish I could say a little cheapo plastic deal, but plastic cheapo deal it is. Price-wise, it is not. So we got a little bit of a storm coming in. I don't know how well you guys can see the blackness or darkness or whichever. So anyway, let's shouldn't take too long. Let's set you up on these here. I want you guys to watch my lights for me. I'll put you down for a minute so you can watch them. Alright, you guys watching down there? So how'd that look, guys? It's just still stock lights, but were they on? Were they working? Well, they probably won't be by the time that I'm done with them, so let's jump on that next, shall we? After the storm. Oh, let's see if this works. I'm trying a tripod and my I don't know if you can see it, but my little recorder device. So now that we're finally done with the storms and everything that we had a week of, rain, thunder, lightning, but in theory this should come apart. Yeah, see, it's already wiggly. I don't know how well you can see that back there, but in theory all we got to do, maybe I should have done the other side first because I know that one. Oh! So of course this one's going to fight me. That figures. There we go. Ooh, that's a little rusted too. But in theory, this is supposed to come out. Yeah. Really nice, easy, and straightforward. And this is supposed to, whoops, too much. All right. I see why it was upside down. Oh. This is supposed to be easy. All right. Well, that's in. Let's go take a look, shall we? Where to put those keys? All right. Okay. Get that shut off. Actually, it's kind of funny because that took longer to set up the camera than it did to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and just do the other side real quick. And then kind of on an angle there. This new tripod is kind of nice. I just got to figure out some of this new stuff. But yeah, so that was that. So I'm going to do the other side real quick. And then we'll move on to the next part right after that. I'm not sure if it's going to be headlights or clearance lights. I can actually see the pollen coming down right now. Holy cow, it's like rain. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's kind of neat looking, but yeah. All right, on the next part. Well, just because I want to be certain, could you guys watch those lights for me? It'll just be real quick. There. I just want to be double certain. Oh, helps if I turn the battery on. All right. Thanks for checking out my lights for me, y'all. Appreciate that. So that looks good. Alright, so onto the headlights. So it looks like got 4 screws here that I gotta take out of this bezel first. So let's start on that. Now, these are some pretty old screws too, so hopefully they come out relatively easy. Oh, that's a long sucker. Don't lose you. I'm using my nice Husky stubbies today. Usually I just use my little pocket knife, but I actually wanted to use some tools today. Make sure it's done right. Because I seem to have a bad habit of stripping heads with that little guy. I don't want to do that with this. Yeah, and old boy got pretty excited the other day when he got his Amazon account back. So I may have done a little bit of a shopping spree. Now, how am I going to have to open up the hood? I think I am. Let me move my junk here, because that's my luck. Okay, that was easy. What next? Oh, 1, 2, okay. It's like there is 3 little screws that have this retainer ring going down. Little tiny guys. Because I really don't want to mess with. Come on, get in there. Really don't want to accidentally mess up the adjustments on there. Sorry about all the huffing and puffing. I'm still dealing with back issues. Whew. These have been in there a good minute. Come on. Come on out. Skedaddle, B. I don't want to mess with you right now. But yeah, so like I was saying, I got on the old Amazonian site, picked up these guys, and these are a H6024 LED. Hope it works. We're going to find out. Those are Pretty snazzy looking too, I gotta admit that. Come on. Just gonna put these loosely on. And hope I don't drop them. Oh. Yeah, like I said, sorry if I huffing and puffing. I gotta take an extra minute. That looks pretty good. Let's see how this looks here, shall we? Why don't I just... No, I don't want to leave the batteries on because I might shock myself. Because I have that habit. Are you working? No, of course not. Let's see if we're working now. Oh, okay. High beam's working. Just not low beam. At least I think that's high beam. My indicator does not work. All right, well, it's on there. So let me take that apart again, clean up that connection. That might be part of the problem. And I'll get right back to you guys on that. So just a minute. All right, so after a little bit of cleaning, finagling with wires, because there was a couple loose wires up in there. I got it. I don't know how well you can see it. I think I can see it on there, but it actually threw me for a blend. Don't look into the light. That's very bright, I found out. But yeah, so it's got a bottom half for the low lights, and then I think you already saw before, but we're just going to do it again. Got the top half. I gotta change that dimmer switch too. It's one of those floor ones, those old style. It's getting a little stuck. Yeah. Whew. Boy, that is a lot brighter than the old one. Let's back you guys up for a comparison, shall we? New, old. That's quite the difference. But yeah, pretty easy though to change your headlights on these guys. So at least on this one, had 4 screws on the bezel, 3 on the retainer rings. Now there is 2 longer screws. If your headlight adjustments are already pretty good, don't mess with those, because those are the adjustments for up and down and side to side. So yeah. So on the next, I think we're going to do the clearance lights, or at least as most as I can do. I gotta find my drill bits and stuff, because I gotta do some re-drilling. I don't know where my drilling bits are though. So yeah, that's pretty good though. I'm going to go finish up the other side real quick. But yeah, and then we'll get on the next part. So appreciate you guys for sticking around so long. All right, y'all. Well, I gotta be honest. After all that work that I just did today, I'm a little plumb wore out, so I might not get to the clearance lights today. That's going to have to be for another video. Because, yeah, trying to do some of this stuff with my back, it's just kind of, right now, it's kind of hard. I got to be honest with you about that. So, yeah, anyway, I think I'm going to cut this video off right here. Future upgrades, though, that I do have planned, like I said, is those clearance lights. And for my birthday a couple years ago, and it's still actually in the box next to my computer, but I'm going to put a engine hoist on the back here, one of those rotating in bed ones. I'm going to put it on the top of the back bed corner. And then from my neighbor, I actually got at one of his yard sales, a little portable gallon, 15-gallon tank. Going to put that on here. And then I got a little 3-gallon air tank portable. I'm going to put that on here too, because this is going to become my shop truck for revivals and stuff. And honestly, though, down the line, what I'm going to do a big upgrade, but that's going to be way down the line. But I'm going to use this frame and chassis and everything. And I'm going to put my grandpa's 41 Dodge on here. But like I said, that's going to be down the line. You know, it's going to be one of those, what is it, roadstoration kind of things. Or, no, resto mod? Help me out here, guys. I can't remember the term. But, so yeah, it's going to be getting a frame swap from my 41 Dodge to the 78 frame here. So, yeah, so it's not going to stay like this forever. Because, you know, I do want to get Grandpa's truck back on the road, but it's going to have new life to it, you know, new bones and everything that I can replace cheaper than I can World War II parts. But yeah, so that's going to be it for this video. So I hope you guys enjoy this. You know, I'm trying some different things out. So I know I didn't get one done last Friday because I had a lot of stuff going on health-wise. And then also this storm, that didn't help. But yeah, so thanks for sticking around if you're still here. So I hope you enjoyed that. Like I said, more upgrades to come. But yeah, I think those headlights and taillights, they look pretty neat on here. And I wish I could get more done. I don't have the energy right now, you know, and I'm going to be going in for some major surgery here, hopefully soon. Don't know exactly when, but yeah. Anyway, thanks for sticking around, and we'll see you on the next one. And don't forget, keep those wrenches turning, because, you know, like everybody else says, your projects don't work if you don't. So I know I got to think of my own tagline, because, yeah, they're starting to get used up a bit. So, yeah, anyway, we'll see you guys on the next one. Enjoy.